Hello and welcome to this multiplayer factorial playthrough where we take on a very difficult DeathWorld using the Cities of Earth mod. This mod allows us to play on a surface that looks like Earth and we are playing in Europe. An additional challenge is that we have set the mod to pre-place 41 rocket silos around the map. We have to capture them and launch a rocket from each to win. This recording is a capture from my Twitch stream that has been split for uploading to YouTube with minimal editing to remove breaks or dead time. In the description you can find links to the mod list, save files, and my Twitch channel. Thank you and enjoy. I need to get repair packs, and yeah, if you guys want to help clear, I'm gonna head north. I was gonna bring Artie and just push north, but if you want to do biter stuff or whatever those things are, spider stuff. I mean, the other thing is that you can start clearing all of, because people have said that they wanted to clear all of this. I see Pony is just checked out. That sucks. I pissed him off. Sorry. I can be quite the idiot sometimes. Clear Italy. And that way you can control how much firing you do based on what your FPS is. I'm going to do a little bit of firing where I am, but that's just to clear what I've been doing.
Do you know what this logic for laser turrets is supposed to do? Because we don't have any laser turrets.
No, this, where are you?
All the outserters are disabled by control behavior.
Oh, I don't know why he cranked it up that high. Okay, so what's supposed to,
Like
I designed it, Jay implemented it.
Oh.
What's supposed to happen is this is supposed to be a negative number, and it's supposed to be on the same.
It's working fine. Just ignore it all. I didn't have my personal logistics on, so I wasn't actually requesting anything.
Oh, okay.
It's working totally fine. I'm silly.
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of them right here too.
Yeah.
And just for future knowledge, the way that it works is the combinator is set to a negative number, and then each of the output inserters is tied to a logi chest. And so they're asking that logistics chest, do you have more than 0? And because the constant combinator is set to negative number, every time it builds one, it increases the number. So it goes from negative, say, 10 to negative 9 to negative 8. And then it'll get to 0, and then it'll get to 1, and then the inserter is disabled. So it's an easy way. Somebody in chat taught me how to do that.
Yeah, I've seen the same trick used before. I actually thought it was counting. It's actually that what you. It's actually simpler than that. It's just looking at what's in the chest.
Yeah.
It is a nice trick. I don't know where. Who showed me that?
I could have swore I had 4 arties on me. Alright, I'm going to summon some arty trains. So yeah, there's a firing loop here. This is currently set to 0. If you set that to 1 and then tell the arty train to go there, you know, hell will break loose. I didn't do this design like I've done for Vienna down here in Southern Europe by Italy, because why? They're so close together, you guys will probably just eat up all those biters anyways. Let me know if the FPS drops. That should wake things up a little bit more. Hello, 5555. Welcome back. You know you guys can use Artie to clear that. Well, you're almost outside of Artie range, but... I don't know what to do about this design. It doesn't quite work. Well, that might have fixed that. You'll need to do a couple more deletions over here because there's things that conflict. Like these have to go away. So try repasting the blueprint now.
What did you delete?
Some laser turrets on the corner.
Okay.
Right here. You need a constant combinator though. And that train is not going to be able to get out of there. Oh, you've added another one. Good.
I fixed that.
Good.
Why does it have 2 places to go? I'm going to assume, or it will just refuse.
Well, because this is here, making this a one-way track. You can temporarily, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It got repasted with my...
Well, you definitely need it.
Why?
Otherwise, the arty trains will block each other on this intersection.
Oh.
When an arty, if you don't have those 2 signals there, what'll happen is the arty train will come along this route and it'll block there. These outside ones, I think, are supposed to be chain signals. But I don't know that it matters. But because you don't want, yeah, these have to be chain signals on the outside. Because you don't want
it to collide on its way out.
Yeah, you don't want the train to cross over and stop waiting to get in there. So you might want to repaste that.
I'm working on it. First time to use these prints.
Yep. All good.
And I also need to delete my other...
Nah, you don't need to.
They
won't care.
I made over here.
They won't care.
It's another crossing they could use. Which...
yeah, possibly, but yeah. And then you just need to turn on the combinators, and then you have to wait until my arty leaves here.
Combinators. Where are the combinators?
They're right next to the station. Those 2 things you just built.
I have to turn... Oh. You literally mean turn on?
Yes. I'll send away my trains so that they can come to you, so you have some as well.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. And then we will kill FPS on our friends.
Yeah, you might want to modify the combinators, if you don't mind, to change the value to 1. So that they each only summon 1 train, so that we don't steal from each other. Otherwise, whichever station is closest is where those things are going to go, and then one of us won't have any. Spiders seem to have gone into hibernate mode. If you copy and paste the nose that I just placed down here, I've been experimenting with the new nose design, trying to get it more resistant to
I
swarms.
copied this one.
Yeah, I'm testing a new one here if you want to fiddle with something newer.
Okay.
trying to keep the biters from constantly killing those lead turrets, or the spitters. The biters aren't a problem. It's the spitters that are a problem. What am I, out of repair packs already?
Yeah, I may regret doing this with so few repair packs.
Well, if you go anywhere inside the network, they'll bring them to you if you put on your request. So something to consider is that you don't need to clear out behind you, because you don't need to. All you really care about is getting to Monaco. You're also going to have a chance to learn how to build a thing around Monaco. Hi, kitty cat. I'll be right back.
Let's.
I'm back. Hey, Pony, I apologize in the last 5 minutes, because I should. Also, if you leave your bots on while they're attacking, your bots will get killed ruthlessly. And bots carry about 5 repair packs or something like that. I don't like this song. Oh, you're just letting him auto fire, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's easier than
Well,
controlling him.
in the if you're once you get to Monaco, if you look in the blueprints that have a rail station, it's called Outpost. It's row 2, item column 2.
Mm-hmm.
In that, about row 4, you'll find 2 blueprints that matter. One is a rocket silo, and the other one is a rail station that goes in a half loop. Oh, look at
Okay.
that. So the rocket silo is going to need 4 prod 3s that have to be manually placed. If you get to the teleport, if you get to Monaco and you power the teleporter, you'll be able to use the teleporter to go back to get these supplies.
Gotcha.
Now the first print, which is the satellite, the rocket silo. I'm still fucked. Still on tilt. The rocket silo has a key, if you will. It's not identical. It's not symmetrical. And what I normally do is point the different. If you look at it, there's fuck me. There's 2 chest. There's a red chest. I usually point that one towards the out, and by out, you'll see what I mean when you look at the other one, which is the hook. The hook you want to snuggle in as close as you can, but it has to be placed after the first one because the first one is tied to the rocket silo placement, and the second one is tied to the rails, and the two don't always line up.
Gotcha.
So you have to place the rocket silo first. It doesn't really matter, but in this case, you're probably going to do the to the left. To the left. All your stuff will be in a box to the left. Because what you're probably going to do is you're probably going to take this double rail, and about right here, you're going to neck it down to a single rail. And then you'll put the hook around like that, just barely catching the edge of the teleporter. And then it will immediately try and launch a rocket as soon as you've satisfied all of its build requirements.
Why am I? Okay. I may have questions when I get there.
Yep.
that was
Also,
a lot of instructions for me to parse.
Yeah.
But.
This radar is a normal radar. In this playthrough, I use a long-range radar, so I usually manually override it with a long-range radar. Because long-range radar has, wait for it, longer range.
Seems like it could be better named. Out of repair packs. Yep.
Don't let that stop you. Just build more. But what's happening is that they are getting they're attacking from wide. It's not that they're getting close, it's that they're getting wide. So I was watching their behavior there, and they come in, and then they go here and here, and then there's too much, and the flames aren't wide enough. So my problem here is not that I don't have enough lasers. My problem is that I don't have enough flamers. That one's probably going to get killed. Those are pretty much guaranteed to be dead. But we'll try it. Alright, let's see how we do against this. I don't really want these here because I know they're going to die. I think that did better. think I'll update the blueprint there. Visitors, Sugar, we just played your song. How are you? Thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Wasn't me. So yeah, you're doing exactly what I recommend, which is run a layer of power poles out there. Go put a, I forgot to click this. Welcome everybody. Run a line of power poles out there and run a, they're probably going to collide with what you're going to build. And that's okay. We'll figure it out.
My plan here is to put a T somewhere in here to head up to Bairn at some point, and not worry about continuing this on this.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother with. I'd come down from up here. If you really wanted to, I would come down from the middle of this, and then T at Burn and Vaduz or Vaduz. Why is there this here? That needs to go away. Or just kill all those biters, because you're eventually going to kill them all anyways, right? And then you don't have to worry about defenses.
That's fair. Just use what I built as a arty base.
I mean, there's a huge arty base right here, too. That's why it's there. I hardly even fired out here. What are you...
Okay. Which book has the...
it's called Outposts. It's the one that has a train station on it.
Okay.
It's about row 4.
Got it.
Good. And now the tricky part is you got to find a good snug spot for the hook. It's going to point this way, but it's going to squeeze right along the edge of that, right? So you want to get it kind of close to the beacons. Yep, there you go. And then you probably brought this a little too far forward, because you've got to neck this down and then hook it to this. And by neck it down, if you go look at the rails, you'll see that in row 3 there's a 2-to-1. Or you could put a T-junction if you're planning on going north with it, but that's a little more complicated. Given what you've got there, you're better off doing like something what I did with Vienna, which is a series of inside corners and outside corners to build a box around it.
That's what I was originally planning.
Yeah. Well, good. In that case, neck this down right here.
Oh, neck it.
Yeah, convert it from 2 to 1.
There.
And then you gotta connect those two. Yep. And then you need to connect power.
Yeah. And get some defenses.
My straight power poles. So you need to get the you're gonna want to get the 4 prod mods in there before that train gets here. Otherwise, it's gonna try and load that. Well, no, you don't. It's not gonna load. The one thing you're not gonna have is 50.
Logibots.
Yeah.
I probably should have disabled that because
Oh, it doesn't matter. It can't unload because you don't have the white inserters.
that's good because I'd rather have some defenses up for this.
It's going to get pissed at you. Why? This doesn't generate pollution. It's a rocket silo. But it is going to get pissed at you and then run away. Oh, no path. Oh, yeah, because you've got a broken rail back there. You're missing a rail. Also, you might want to get rid of all those extra stations.
What the heck is going on? Why do I have... Oh, I probably pasted it.
Now, the
Stop coming!
the inside side... Oh, no, it's not going to stop. There's 2 of them. If you really want to, just disable this constant combinator.
I just cut the incoming rail.
Yeah, that'll work. Now, what I would do to do this is I would put an inside corner here and an inside corner here because they're anchored on the power poles. So they're just snap to fit. So I'd go inside corner above and below and then outside corner until you can get another outside corner.
There's some weird...
And that's where the value of putting the power poles out in advance, kind of like what you've done. Because if you throw down a pair of outside corners, then you'll see what your wall outline looks like. Oh, wait, you grabbed the wrong outside corner. Undo that. This bottom one is one with belts. So's the top one.
Where's the one without
Scroll all the way down. Sorry.
I see it now. Okay.
So delete all that inside corner that you've just got there. My bad.
Still unhappy. Oh, the pipes I didn't delete.
There you go.
Which pipe is in the way?
They're symmetrical, so you can just rotate it or flip it. Same thing with the inside or the outside corner is
huge.
You can just place it and then flip it and place the next one, the one to the south. Yeah, that's going to be fine. You might not even need that anymore to the south because they're not going to get there. So,
I do.
take the. My recommendation is to take the outside corner one, and if you hover over it where it is now, you'll see that it's going to be too short, right?
Yes.
So put one wall piece, and then you should be able to put the corner. And the wall piece is right next to those two. It's just above the inside corner. It's house single with lasers. There you go. Now put an outside corner, and it should line up. And then another wall piece, and you just run that all the way down. I don't even bother with another corner. Just wall piece, click and drag because they're tiled. There you go. Congrats. And they're coming in already.
Wow.
They don't like how you smell.
They did not like what I did.
Nope. But the teleporter's active, so you can go get all the parts that you need to make that happen.
Leave that there to block.
Oh, somebody summoned a wall train for you as well. Nice.
I did.
Well done. There you go. Now you know how to build a rocket silo. Once you put the prod mods in there, change the rocket silo to auto launch.
Prod bonds. I need some speed modules. And
4 prods, 40 speeds, 20 beacons. And then a bunch of white inserters, green inserters, red chests. That's about it. Because it looks like you guys had most of the other stuff. Nicely done. And Pony's already out there killing shit.
oh, and Logibots.
Yeah. And it looks like you had bots outside when you teleported because they're lonely and they're going to die. Now that's bot abuse.
Don't care. The base will give me new ones that aren't stupid.
Bob, installing floors is more of an art than it is science.
And I'm in Monaco. I even went the right place.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that you can't go to the wrong place anymore because it doesn't have power. Also note that when you teleport, all of your armor and such drain. So your robots won't do anything until they recharge.
Insufficient white inserters. Wait, I have enough. I have more. What am I missing?
You are missing 26 green inserters. Do you know how to create a deconstruction planner that tells you that?
Yeah, I do. I have that.
Okay.
The real problem is my interpreting the green versus white in the small icons.
Yeah. So, that's all phase 1. Right? You want to go to phase 2 for more money?
What is
phase 2 is adding supply.
Phase 3 I know is profit.
Yeah. Well, profit, and then phase 4 is death to biters. Phase 2 is adding support unloaders here. By the way, somebody had some green inserters, so oh no, you have them. You're just standing far away. There you go. Now you can re-enable that, and well, that other train's going to get in the way, but
yeah. I know how to do all that. That's easy.
Good. So I don't really have a blueprint for this because it's new, but if you come over here And you copy these two trains in the style that they are. It's kind of cramped, but you can squeeze it in there any way you want.
Yeah. Oh, it's a supply for the walls.
And it's supply for artillery. And you'll notice that I've got arty placed around here too. And that train that's near you has arty on it. So you can grab that and some blue chests. Well, that arty train, that train that was here. So you should be able to snuggle that in right here and then connect it. And then place some arty around the perimeter. It will summon an arty train too, by the way. So, yep. You can fuck around with the connections as much as you need to make them fit. You do want to hook up the oil, although you don't really have to because you're using base oil. Ooh, good luck with that, huh? You better get back in your sprayer. There you go. Oh, and there's trains on the way.
Let me get out of the way.
And there's a rocket ready to launch.
Does it have a satellite in it? Auto launch?
Yeah. Good job. Congratulations. Pony's trying to get a ride on that rocket. Up, up, up. It's just like... Okay, run up. Go, Pony, go, go. Walk in a straight line, Spidertron.
They don't really do straight lines.
No, they don't. I'm proud of you, Pony. All right. So there you go. You did it. It unloads con bots. You've already got your Logi bots. These are going to start firing immediately, even though you don't have other arty. And when it runs out, they're going to leave. Now, that is a different arty train than the one you used. Notice this one is pinkish beige. That's a wall supply arty train. That is not the same as the black and gray or black and yellow. That is an offensive arty train. Oh, yeah, you already got those there. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You need to put roboports out there. Oh, God. You are making shit happen. 2 rockets. Man, look at all the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
And does it have a radar, most importantly?
Yeah, we'd already got a radar right there.
Okay. Well, my work here is done.
Yep. And, yeah, you can handle all that. I'm going to tear this nose off and go north. I thought I told these trains to go away.